I want to share with you one family that wants the minimum disruption when selling the home and how I helped them ended up getting a $60,000 more than list price with 2.5 month free lease back. And I sold it in 1 weekend. I'll tell you how we did it coming up. Hey, this is Regina Chen. I'm the local real estate agent right here in Irvine, California. Today, I want to share with you one of my clients' story. So this family, both parents are very busy, working professional, and they have two beautiful children. When they first bought a home in Irvine, it's perfectly fine. When kids are young, a 3-bedroom single family house sounds perfect. It's just right space and setup for a new family. But as the kids grow older, they have more and more after school activity. They both have piano lessons and different kind of practice or online classes. Of course, then when the pandemic comes, that there's more even online classes for the kids and the parents need to work from home, they start to feel the pinch. They need more space, and they also want to have more bedroom, just so they won't get on each other's nerves. So what we end up doing is we help them to visit a new construction home. So the good thing buying a new construction home is that when you sign a purchase contract, you know you already find a home. You locked in the home. You have that certainty. Okay, I know where I'll be moving to, with very little upfront financial commitment, just the small percentage of the earnest money. So it's a very high certainty and low risk route. Plus, in the Irvine new construction, on average, the build-out time is around 6 months. So that gives you plenty of time to plan your selling, prep your home. When we're 2 months into the new construction build-out, we start to talk about how we can make this whole the prepping, selling process as smooth, as low stress as possible. So the new home for this family actually almost double the size of their current home, their existing home. So we bring in the professional interior designer come in to help them figure out what are the furniture they should keep in order to make it make sense to fit in the new home in terms of space-wise and the style-wise. So we go through every furniture in their house and telling them what are those things we should get rid of and what should we keep. And our stager just utilize those staying furniture to make sure it shows best for the open house. Like I mentioned before, the most important thing for this busy family is they want the lowest disruption during their time still living there. So I come up with the idea, we gonna pack up the whole preparation and all the showing in 1 week. We get all the staging done with the videography, photographer, all done in a few days, and we only allowed 2 weekend day showings. And we managed to turn this potentially could be seen as a disadvantage to an advantage. Because for that weekend, we had so many showing traffic. It's like a big party. People are lining out outside and neighbors are talking about it. What's going on? What's about this house? There's so many people come in. And after that weekend, we received 8 offers and it's all above list price, and 3 of them are cash offer. What we end up decide to pick is they offer that's $60,000 above the list price, and the buyer are agreeing to a 2.5 month lease back for free. So my client, that's exactly what they're looking for and more. They get to stay in their home after that weekend. They already secure a contract and they can take their time prepping for the move. And on top of that, they get more than expect to get $60,000 more, even though they're happy just with the list price. So this home, they've been living there for 9 to 10 years. So, in terms of the interior design trend has changed over time. It's still great. It's like premium quality, but in order to appeal to the most current broad base of buyers, Our professional stager knows the best. They know what sells. They know what touches people's heart when they see the homes. It's just like when you go to model home, you know what I mean? When you go in there, oh, this is so nice. First impression trumps everything. So our professional stager will always bring the latest trend and latest knowledge, help us to dress up the home. In this case, we still keep a lot of their major furnitures, but by using those accessory can dress it up to give it projects a different feel. For example, our cabinetry, our floor actually is like darker brown. It's like a cherry wood. Several years ago, that might be more popular because it gives out a more premium feel and look. But nowadays, most buyers like the lighter color, feels more modern, contemporary. That's the things we try to work with. We already have by putting in more like lighter color area rug or those flower plant, make it more lively, more modern. Just some examples to help you visualize what kind of work we put in there to help every different home to show its full potential, make it most appealing to show the best to our potential buyers. And nowadays, the high quality videographer and the virtual tool is a must. It's not a nice to have anymore. So that's the first impression before we even can bring all the buyers into the house. We heavily advertise online through social media. Nowadays, we utilize those big data. We're not just push out to anybody. We know who are the buyers specifically looking for this kind of bedroom count, the floor plan. We put ourselves in front of them. That's how we end up getting such a huge crowd, and it's a very targeted buyer base. Bring them to our one weekend busy open house. At the open house, we need to have a whole team, a full crew, because we have so many showings at the time. It's just one person won't be able to attend and answer all the questions. And in terms of the staging, how it turns out, the sellers are very happy, very impressive. I mean, they have good taste. They didn't realize that, oh, my house looked stunning. And especially when they see the video, they're even joking, telling me that, is this my home? And also, we always bring a whole team so we were not missing out any buyers. We want to answer all the buyers' questions, and we want to get all the feedback from them so we can share with you, all the sellers, so you know that from the first-hand buyer's opinion and comments. Every family is different. This family, what's most important for them is the lowest disruption. So if you're thinking about selling, let's check. Let me know what's most important for you. Let us customize our plan and strategy for you and your family.